Imagine you are standing in an open field. No walls, no weapons, no tools, just your bare skin and your brain. And coming toward you is a cave lion, twice the size of anything alive today. Or a short-faced bear that stands taller than a modern car when it rises on its hind legs. Or a pack of hyenas that could crush bone with a single bite. This was not a nightmare, this was Tuesday. For the first stretch of human existence, we were not apex predators, we were prey. Small, slow, nearly hairless animals with no claws, no venom, no natural armor, and no speed. A lion could outrun us in seconds. A mammoth could flatten us without noticing. Early human bones found in South Africa show claw marks and bite patterns from leopards that dragged our ancestors up into trees to eat them. We were not at the top of the food chain, we were somewhere in the middle, terrified and trying not to get eaten before sunrise. The question is, how did that ever change? It didn't happen overnight, and it didn't happen because we got physically stronger. We didn't. What changed was something far more dangerous than muscle. We started using nature itself as a weapon. The first move was fire. A cave lion will stalk a human in the dark without hesitation. But no large predator on Earth will walk into fire. Our ancestors figured this out and never forgot it. A ring of fire around a camp turned the most dangerous night on the planet into something survivable. But fire was only the beginning. Then our ancestors did something that no other animal had ever thought to do. They stopped looking at the landscape and started reading it. Cliff edges that funneled animals into dead ends. River crossings that stripped predators of their speed, narrow passes where one animal could be cornered by a group of 10. They weren't just surviving the environment anymore. They were using it. Nature became the weapon, and humans became the ones holding it. Then came the tools. A single human throwing a rock is not a threat to a cave lion. But here is what a cave lion had never encountered before. 10 humans throwing simultaneously from every direction while fire blocked the exit behind it. Predators are built to attack prey that runs. The moment humans stopped running and started surrounding, the ambush instinct of a predator completely broke down. It had no answer for an animal that fought back from every angle at once. And then came the spear. A sharpened point lashed to a long shaft meant humans could kill from a distance no claw or tooth could close. For the first time in our existence, size stopped mattering. A mammoth with 3 spears in its side is no longer an apex animal. It is a meal. Here is the thing nobody talks about. The weapons didn't save us. What saved us happened before anyone picked up a spear. At some point deep in prehistory, something flipped inside the human mind, and the entire relationship between our species and every predator on Earth changed in an instant. For millions of years, the default human response to a large predator was identical to every other vulnerable animal: freeze, hide, run. Then humans did something that had never happened before in the history of life on this planet. We started hunting the things that hunted us, not always because we needed the meat, sometimes purely to prove we could. Archaeological evidence shows early humans taking on animals they had absolutely no business fighting, creatures bigger, faster, and stronger in every measurable way. Because killing the apex predator of your region sent a message to every other human group within 100 miles. We are not prey anymore. Once the brain stopped registering a predator as a death sentence and started registering it as a problem to solve, every future encounter changed permanently. We didn't grow new teeth. We didn't get faster legs. We evolved a mind that flatly refused to accept its place in the food chain. And that refusal is the reason you are sitting here today. Every predator that ever saw a human as an easy target was wrong. And eventually, every single one of them found out.